What's going on, everyone? Welcome back to the channel. My name is Alan and this is Norse Arms. So today what we're going to be talking about is actually a question that I constantly hear, and I've been hearing for over 2 years now at every town hall meeting or every legislative workshop or any get-together of any kind when it comes to the people in our space. It's, how do we get young people to care? How can we get young people to want to come to the ranges? I've got your answer. I've got your answer. Most of you aren't going to like it, and that's why I haven't said anything until now. Because my frustration level has gone through the roof. Last weekend, I tried to go find a spot up in the mountains to film. Now, granted, I could have found a spot to actually get some range time in. But when it came to filming, there wasn't enough space, so I chose not to. It happens. But I came home, I sent out some emails, and I made some phone calls just to try and get a hold of some of the ranges around here that I haven't contacted yet. Most of them were the private ranges where you have to be a member, and it's membership required. And that's where my frustration level finally peaked. The public ranges, I kind of understand them saying, no, we don't do that, or no, we don't allow that. But the private ranges, you have to volunteer to have access to this, that, or the other thing. You have to be a member of one of the teams for the competition shooting to have access to this. You have to be one of the officials for the competition shooting. Or some other BS. Law enforcement, veteran, active duty service members, something along those lines. That's what I was getting as far as who had access to the action base. Doing stuff like this will get you kicked off of a range. They have signs posted similar to this one. They're not just like this. They say, no rapid fire. Well, that's subjective. What's rapid fire? Oh, 1 round every 3 seconds, 1 round every 5 seconds, 1 round every 10 seconds. Okay, but I want to do a bill drill. Oh, no. You gotta, if you're running a rifle, you can stand to 0, but you need to be sitting if you're just plinking. Oh, you wanted to do draw from the holster? You can't do draw from the holster. We want to be able to train. We want to be able to run a bill drill. We want to be able to run a Mozambique, practice reloads, practice our draw, practice transitioning. That's what we want to do. Moving, cover, all of it. That's what we want to do. Because most of the people that are under the age of 45 are trying to go out and train like we're told to do by everyone that is an instructor, by everyone that is on YouTube here. They say go out and practice, go out and train. You wonder why anyone that's getting into firearms for personal protection, anyone that's younger, that's watching our YouTube channels, Clint Morgan's, Lucas Bodkin's, any of theirs, even Brandon Herrera, like, you're watching these people out on a range doing what they want to do at the range. Well, you can't do that. You get to go sit at a bench. You get to do this. So we can't use this because it might get damaged. They say, oh, well, they can sign up for a class. It's like, yeah, okay, cool. I can sign up for a 4-hour class. But signing up for the 4-hour class is just a 4-hour class. That doesn't get me the muscle memory. That doesn't get me efficient at it. That doesn't get me higher level. That just keeps me stagnant. And that's if I even remember half the stuff they said by the time I actually get to a spot where I can go. You're gatekeeping the action base. And whether it's an insurance thing, okay, everybody signs a waiver anyways. So, okay, we'll cover that. Oh, it's too much on the berms if we allow everyone to utilize it that pays for a membership to access our facility. It's too much on the berms. Several things with that. One, why is that berm so much lower quality than the berms that everybody else is shooting into at the bench rest and the pistol lanes. Shouldn't be. The ammunition's the same. The platforms are the same. Why is it so much weaker? Oh, well, it would cost us too much to maintain it. That should have been factored in when you opened up as a range to begin with, is maintaining the range. That's like a big thing in the accounting department to figure out, is how much is it going to cost me to maintain this? You didn't do that? You didn't figure that out? What do you want me to do about that? You're already charging me for the membership. Okay. Back to the insurance then. Our insurance won't allow it. The state requires this, that, and the other thing for the insurance, and we can't do that. Even with the waiver that everybody signs, it's a hazard thing. And we don't know where everybody's sitting as far as skill level anyways. Okay? Then what you do is you put them through a 1 or a 2 day course on the weekend, or even offer some during the week for people that have weekdays off. Teach them safe operations in an action bay, just for basic training. I mean, it's not that difficult. And then test them at the end. Whether it's that day or the next day, you test them. You have them go out and go slow through the standard actions of using an action bay. Use a 22, or even just use an airsoft gun. Don't make it anything that's like, oh, this is horrible. Use an airsoft gun to have them practice it and do the hands-on. You just want to see if they can safely handle a firearm in an action bay and utilize it properly. And then have them do a written test if you have to. And then, hey, guess what? Now they're certified. And now you're good to go. Action bay access. Like that. Insurance covered. They were certified. We put them through the class. We made sure everything's great. It's perfect. They're the best. They're the greatest in the action bay I've ever seen. I know action bay shooters, and they are the best. I mean, is it really that hard? You're gatekeeping it. Now, whether you want to because you're a Fudd, which, let's be real, there are quite a few of you out there that own these ranges, where it's just get a double barrel shotgun. Just get a pump action. Oh, why do you need that fancy Glock? Just go and get yourself a 357 Magnum. Because I don't like the 357 Magnum for a daily carry? Just get a 1911 and won 2 World Wars. That's a little bit heavy for me, and it's a little bit big for just carrying the way I carry. I'd rather have this set up. Like, this works. It's good. That's just too fancy. That's too new. Well, why do you gotta have an AR-15? Your whole, it's too new. 60-year-old platform, guys. It's not that new. And it's the most popular platform in America. So get that out of your head. So what are your other reasons as to why you're gatekeeping the action base? Please enlighten me. For those of you that actually own the ranges, let me know down in the comments section. Those of you that are of the younger generations, anybody under the age of 45, or even if you're over the age of 45, why wouldn't you want to go to an action bay for practice and actual training, not just plinking and not just zeroing out an optic? Let me know. I am genuinely curious, you guys. That's all I've got for you today. Stay safe, stay savage, and I'll catch you guys on the next one.